Jai Swaminarayan. My dear devotees, have you ever thought which food pattern is most suitable for God realization, for God's experience? Have you ever thought? Is it vegetarian food pattern or non-vegetarian food pattern? Today we are going to discuss on this topic. Today we are going to shatter many myths about non-veg food. Today we are going to present you untold facts and figures about non-veg food. This video is a part of Be Ekantik Series, which is based on Nirvikalp Prayer written by Premanand Swami, in which 11 essential Niyams are discussed. How do we know that we are true Satsangi, true devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan? In this prayer, Premanand Swami has said 11 essential Niyams of Satsangi of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. And in today's video, we are going to discuss the third Niyam, Masana Khavat, not to eat meat, not to eat non-veg food. So let us begin with the myths about non-veg food. Myth number 1. Non-veg food gives more strength. My dear devotees, my dear students, have you ever seen dinosaurs? One of the most powerful creatures that ever walked on the earth. Have you ever seen elephant lifting massive trees with its trunk? Have you seen gorilla? Have you seen camel dragging huge loads in the scorching desert? Or have you seen ox plowing the fields tirelessly from sunrise to sunset? Have you seen that? Of course you have seen them, right? But my question to you is, are these all powerful animals are vegetarian or non-vegetarian? The answer might surprise you. These all herbivorous animals are pure vegetarian, including some species of dinosaur as well. Now compare them with lion and tigers. Lion and tigers are powerful, but for minutes. They sprint, they run faster, but for minutes. Afterwards, they have to rest and recover for hours. Forget about all these animals. Even the strongest man in this world is pure vegetarian. Topmost wrestlers, they are pure vegetarians. So non-veg food gives more strength is not a truth. It's a myth. And stop being a victim of this myth. Myth number 2. Non-veg is a must for protein. Really? There is nowhere protein except non-veg food? What a wonderful and beautiful excuse that meat eaters always give. Truth is, scientifically it is proven that every plant has protein. Elephant don't eat meat. Elephant eats leaves. Gorilla don't eat meat, though their body is muscular. Plant has protein. Even there are many world-class athletes, bodybuilders and marathoners who are 100% pure vegetarian. And they show the power of protein in the match. There are many plant-based foods that match or beat the protein of non-veg options, like peanuts, almonds, tofu, soya beans, pumpkin, chia seeds, seitan wheat, lentils, etc. The beauty of this plant-based food is that without increasing your cholesterol, without violence, they provide you protein. So non-veg is a must for protein is a myth, not truth. And stop being a victim of that myth and live in truth. Myth number 3. Human beings are meant to eat meat. Really? Look at your hands. Do you have claws? No. Look at your teeth. Are they made for tearing off flesh? No. Look at the length of your intestine. It's longer like herbivores, not short like carnivores. There are so many differences that make sense that human body biologically meant for vegetarian diet, vegetarian food, not non-vegetarian food. Even in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said that Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. it indirectly proves that human beings are supposed to eat pure vegetarian food. So human body is meant for vegetarian food, not for non-veg food. So human body is meant for meat is a myth. And stop being a victim of that myth. Live in truth. Myth number 4 is meat is tasty. Non-veg food is tasty. Really? Can somebody eat raw meat without any masala, without oil, without frying? Can somebody eat raw meat from animal? It is impossible. And if somebody eats, it is disgusting. It is that masala, it is those spices which makes that meat tasty. Meat doesn't have natural taste. Look at the fruits, vegetables and grains. They have their natural taste. Even without any spices, without any masala, if you eat fruits, vegetables and grains, they have their natural taste. Real taste lies in pure vegetarian food, not in meat. So meat is tasty is a big stupid myth. Stop being a stupid, live in truth. Myth number 5. Meat is necessary for longevity. It is a pure myth. Truth is, vegetarians live longer and healthier than non-vegetarians. Blue zones like Okinawa, Loma Linda, etc., world's longest living communities, they live mostly on plant-based diets. Even Adventist study says that vegetarians live 7 to 10 years longer than non-vegetarians. Even World Health Organization says that meat is linked to early death. Come out from the meat and live in truth. Myth number 6. Plants also have life. Then why not eat animals too? Actually, this is one of the biggest myths that people have in their mind, biggest misunderstanding. The truth is, there is a clear difference between plants and animal life. Plants don't have a central nervous system, pain receptors or consciousness, whereas animal has. If somebody cut a branch of a tree, it will grow back. But if somebody cut the leg of an animal, will it grow back? Absolutely not. It will pain. Animal will suffer. Remember, plucking an apple cannot equal to cutting a throat of an animal. Live in truth. Come out from the myth. My dear devotees, my dear students, there are even many myths about non-veg food in people's mind. Here just we have presented measure 6. Come out from these myths and live in truth and stop non-veg food, stop violence. Now quickly let us know what are the impacts and disadvantages of eating meat, eating non-veg food. Number 1, impacts on environment. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization states that livestock farming contributes 14.5% of all greenhouse gas emissions, more than all cars, planes and ships combined. This causes global warming and climate change. In 2016, Oxford University have presented wonderful research that going plant-based can cause 70% reduction in greenhouse gases. And let me surprise you with one more thing. To produce 1 kg of beef requires 22,500 liters of water, whereas producing 1 kg of wheat, it requires only around 235 liters. To produce 1 kg of beef requires 7 kg of grains and 300 square feet of land. And 91% of Amazon deforestation is due to animal agriculture. My dear students, Meat-based diet requires 10x more land, more water, and more resources. And remember, eating meat equals supporting massive deforestation, global warming, and water scarcity. If you are eating meat, it means you are causing global warming, water scarcity, and causing deforestation. Number 2, impacts on our health. World Health Organization has classified processed meat as a group 1 carcinogen, same category as smoking, which means that if you are eating meat and you are smoking, both are equally dangerous for the health. Harvard Medical School says that meat consumption is linked to heart disease, obesity, colorectal cancer, type 2 diabetes, and many such diseases. High cholesterol and saturated fats in meat clog arteries and reduce oxygen to the brain and heart. My dear students, when the best health institutions of the world are telling you meat kills, what more evidences are needed furthermore? It's time to make a decision. Number 3, impacts on society, on people. The research presented by UNEP about food crisis, 36% of global crops are fed to animals, not humans. If all grains fed to livestock were given to humans, 4 billion more people could be fed. The reason is meat production requires more resources, more grains. To produce 1 kg of beef, it needs 8 kg of grains. To produce 1 kg of meat, it requires 2 kg of grains. And there is an economic burden also. Countries with high meat consumption spend billions on treating diet-related disease. My dear students, remember, eating meat also contributes in making people poor, making people sleep hungry. When someone is eating non-veg food, it means he is making many people sleep hungry. Try to understand this fact and stop eating non-veg food. Number 4, psychological impacts on our brain. University of Oxford says that higher meat consumption is linked to aggressive behavior and mood disorders. British Journal of Health Psychology says that meat eating has been associated with decreased empathy and desensitization to violence. And more than this, it contains stress hormones like cortisol, adrenaline, released at slaughter, which are ingested with the meat. When animals are slaughtered in slaughterhouse, they scream, they cry in pain. These all pains, their curses are attached with their meat. And when someone eats that meat, those all sanskaras, all those impressions, all those curses go within our body. And as is our food, so is our mind, our thoughts, and our action. By eating meat of such animals, it impacts our brain, our reactions, and it changes our mood. It reduces our sensitivity towards animals, sensitivity towards people. Number 5, impacts on nations. Today I would like to present unseen link between crimes, violence, and eating meat. If you analyze the countries of the world, you will see that link, that which countries have more meat consumption, those are the countries which has more crimes and violence. You can see USA, Australia, Brazil. These are the countries which also lead in gun violence, depression and suicides, obesity and lifestyle diseases. And countries with lower meat consumptions like India, They have lower crime rates, higher spiritual traditions, culturally strong family systems. Remember, meat eating increases tamogun and rajogun, which increases anger, lust, and violence. And the nation's collective mindset is shaped by its dietary patterns. Countries with high meat consumption plus low spirituality equal to more violence, disease, and crime. Countries with vegetarian and spiritually influenced diets equal to more peace, stability, and humanity. Food just doesn't impact our mind. Food also impacts the collective well-being of a nation. Number 6, impacts on our spirituality. My dear devotees, my dear students, eating meat blocks our mind to see God. Meat eating robs our mental clarity. See, you cannot understand Bhagavad Gita in a deeper sense if you are a meat eater. You cannot understand Vachanamrutam, the core essence of Vachanamrutam, if you are a meat eater. Meat eating, it's not just a food, it's a violence, it's a sin. In Manusmriti it is said, the eater, the killer, and the buyer, these all are sinners. Do you want to see how does meat eating impacts our brain? After eating non-veg, can somebody meditate upon the divine image of God? Can somebody chant the name of God with consciousness? Meat eating actually creates a mental fog, and we can't see God, we can't realize God. It's the biggest blockage. After committing violence, how can we connect with God? After committing sin, how can we please God? How can we connect with God? Law of karma is working powerfully for this. And remember, no person ever before have attained moksha by eating non-veg food, by eating meat, by committing violence. So my dear devotees, my dear students, eating non-veg destroys planet, people, peace, purity, and spiritual progress as well. As a devotee of Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan, as a Satsangi of Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan, let us uphold this third Niyam, Masana Khavat. Let us never ever eat meat, never ever eat any kind of non-veg food. Let us please Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan. Let us perform devotion of Bhagwan Swaminarayan and ultimately reach divine abode of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, Akshardham. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.